transportation. It emphasizes the urban areas where we already have infrastructure, so we avoid some of the sprawl. Certainly, I salute the state of Connecticut for the interest in improving such a vital resource and making it available to many people who will be able to commute at very competitive costs. We're hoping for a great future. Proud to be here in Wallingford. And at this point, I want to introduce Lieutenant Governor Nancy Wyman.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you for allowing us here and sharing with you this great opportunity for Wallingford and, of course, the state of Connecticut. It's great to be with everybody. You know, modernizing our transportation system is critical. It's critical, as you said, for new rail and bus lines, updating equipment, and higher speed systems. This will absolutely help attract businesses and a workforce that we can compete with any other place. And we're able to do that. It will make our economy much, much stronger. Under this administration and under Governor Malloy's leadership, Connecticut has demonstrated our commitment to strengthening our transit system. He's competed fiercely for federal funding and is a tireless advocate for the state, for smart investment and prioritizing the projects that have a positive impact on our residents' quality of life. It is my pleasure to introduce that fighter, our Governor, Daniel P. Malloy.
Hey, it's great to be with everybody. Excited to be back at the station. We were here just a few months ago to announce our service provider, which was exciting. It's great to be back here to see the station done, to understand that this is the first completely new station on the line, which service will be reestablished on relatively soon in next year. So we're very excited about it, about what's going on. I also have to say I was just recently in Springfield, Massachusetts, and I think they're as excited as we are about beginning this service line through Hartford and onwards into Massachusetts. So everywhere I'm going in the area, people are excited about this new launch. Commuters are excited to have another option to get to work other than driving. Residents are excited about the possibilities of living in some of the newest housing to be built along this line, near the stations. And quite frankly, some folks are excited about the option of not having to have a car in Connecticut if you really don't want to have one, because you can rely on other ways to get to work. Businesses are excited about the increased traffic that they will see from the riders. This line, much like Connecticut Fast Track, is spurring transit-oriented development all along the line from New Haven all the way up to Springfield. There's a lot of talk at the Capitol and the city halls across the state about the need to make Connecticut more business-friendly. One of the best things we can do to make our state more business-friendly is invest in our transportation network, including upgrading our mass transportation networks, increasing airline routes and destinations at Bradley, and repairing our aging road infrastructure. Everyone up here with me, whether they are Republicans or Democrats, agree that we've got to get transportation right. At the same time, funding for future projects such as this is not a sure thing. We've long known that the Special Transportation Fund, the primary funding mechanism for these projects, is stretched thin. Vehicles of all types are becoming more fuel efficient and relying solely on gas taxes to fund transportation projects in the state. And that's a challenge for all of us in the coming months and years. That's why it's so important that voters will finally have their say in creating a constitutional lockbox on transportation, which will be on the ballot next year. And it is imperative that the General Assembly take action next legislative session to shore up funding for STF. As a state, we must address the issues with great urgency. Failure to do so affects DOT's ability to begin new projects like the one that we're celebrating today. New projects that are not only create jobs, but improve the state's ability to keep and attract businesses. Our state is already behind neighboring states because we have underinvested in transportation over the last 4 years, while other states, including Massachusetts, New York, and New Jersey, have ramped up their investments in transportation projects. We have an opportunity to reshape Connecticut, to make it more business-friendly, attracting new businesses such as Amazon, But in order to accomplish that, we must continue investments such as we're making here in the Hartford line. So to everyone here who has worked so hard to make this day come true, has worked so hard to make this station possible, and make the entire Hartford line possible, congratulations on the good work that you've done over a long period of time. Quite frankly, this service probably should never have ended, but it's exciting to have it come back. Congratulations to all.
My thanks to Lieutenant Governor Wyman and Governor Malloy for their unending support, their unending prodding. But to make things like this happen takes a team. I'm thrilled to be the Commissioner of Transportation, overseeing an amazing team of people who saw this project from planning through design, through construction, to implementation, and now to operation and maintenance. It takes people from all disciplines, from all different walks of life, but working together to make this happen. So thank you to the DOT team, to the consulting community, and to the contracting community for all those who made this work. Opening a station is something that a Commissioner of Transportation rarely gets to do in anybody's career. Seeing this one coming, two more coming in just the next couple months, and then the opening of this rail system is truly one of the pinnacles of my experience here in Connecticut, if not my entire professional career. So it's a great day to be here today, celebrating this opening. I do want to recognize some of our state elected officials. Len Pisano, Senator, thank you for being here. And we have with us also Representative Fishbein and Mary Oshinsky, who I know has a presentation that she'd like to make. So, Mary, come on up.
Thank you, Commissioner. I want to thank you for being such an advocate for public transit, which is what our state really needs, a densely populated state. I want to thank the governor for stealing this money from Florida, from Governor Rick Scott, and bringing it to Connecticut. You were very fast on the draw on that one. And a little from Congresswoman DeLauro's office for helping us also shift money, steal money to get it up here. So their loss is our gain. I want to know if John Burnick is in the audience. Yes, he is. Okay. You're going to be representing the whole. John is my constituent, and he's representing the entire team that built this facility today. So this is a citation from myself, Representative Candelora, Senator Pisano, Representative Liz Lenahan, and Representative Craig Fishbein. Be hereby known to all that Connecticut General Assembly offers its sincerest congratulations to John Burnick, Connecticut Department of Transportation Assistant Rail Administrator, and all of the dedicated construction workers and skilled tradespeople on both sides of the track who made the new Wallingford train station a reality. In recognition of years of hard work, professionalism, and attention to detail in building our beautiful new train station, your accomplishment will open a new chapter in downtown Wallingford's economic and residential growth and prosperity that will be felt for generations to come. We thank you for your service to the people of our state and our town. The entire membership extends its very best wishes on this memorable occasion and expresses the hope for continued success. Given the 6th day of November 2017 at the state capitol in Hartford, signed by Martin Looney, President Pro Tempore of the Senate, Denise Merrill, Secretary of the State, and Speaker Simowitz. Congratulations, John, and your whole team. Well done.
John Burden lives in Wallingford. Thank you for that recognition to John. He truly deserves it, and has been the conductor of this entire project. So it's fitting that as a resident and as the program manager that he was recognized. So congratulations to John. Next up is Lou Mangini from Congressman DeLauro's office.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you. Mayor, for hosting us today, and thank you, Representative Mushinsky, for stealing my thunder. I was going to bring up the fact that, well, with the help of the Commissioner and the Governor, CONDOT put together such an excellent application, such a strong application, that we were able to win over $190 million in federal money, 40 of that coming from the great state of Florida. Thank you, Florida. Unfortunately, the Congresswoman is on a train on her way to D.C. for votes tonight and sent me with a statement. After years of planning and construction, I am overjoyed that this new rail line is opening up in Wallingford. Connecticut commuters have been urging elected officials at every level of government to expand rail service to more cities and towns, and we are delivering results for them. This new stop and the entire New Haven-Hartford-Springfield line, the Hartford line, will increase speeds, reduce delays, and add much-needed capacity to our busy railways. More than that, this new line means opportunities for economic development and expansion up and down the line, and that means jobs. That is why I will continue to push for expanding commuter and high-speed rail in our state and for other vital infrastructure investments that put people to work and grow our economy. Thank you.
So next, it's my honor to bring up Dean Nesty from the Chamber of Commerce. Dean?
We are just so happy that this beautiful new train station is here, and we're the first one to open, I believe, right? What a kudos to all of you. So congratulations, what a tremendous asset to Wallingford and all of its residents. We thank you so much.
So now we move from what was just construction and all the work and grand celebration to actually operating this train station. It's my privilege to bring up Doug Hahn, who's our contractor for the Hartford Line Service, who takes over the keys to the maintenance of this beautiful facility.
Thank you, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here on behalf of Transit America and ACI to kind of come late to the party, but be able to see the governor's vision turned into a reality, kind of a transportation renaissance for us. We're used to running up and down the tracks. We don't necessarily stand in stations and dedicate them. But I promise you we're going to do the very best we can to take care of this place and run a successful service come next May. Thank you.
And last but not least, Amtrak's been operating this service for forever. This is a station now that they'll begin operation as of today. Existing trains will stop here and utilize both sides of this beautiful facility. We're thrilled to have Tom Ritz from Amtrak today.
Thank you, Commissioner. On behalf of Amtrak, I'd like to welcome you all here and thank our partners, the Connecticut Department of Transportation and Transit America Services, as well as Governor Malloy, Mayor Dickinson, and all the local officials for allowing us to be here today for this ceremony. Stations are the heart of the communities that we serve. They are more than transportation hubs. A train station often paints the first impression of a town for those coming for a stay or just passing through. That's why we're here today, to bring a new connection point for people and their destinations. By providing passenger rail service in Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Vermont, we are proud to bring New England closer together. The improvements to the rail line connecting New Haven, Hartford, and Springfield, including this new station facility, accomplish the objective toward expanding passenger rail service for Connecticut and New England, and we are thrilled to see that this goal has been achieved with the opening of this station. Whether you're an Amtrak customer or riding the new CTrail Hartford line service, we're proud to introduce you to this newest and most modern member of your community, the Wallingford train station. Thank you.
So that concludes our speakers. It's time to cut the ribbon. So come on up here.
Excuse me.
Where's Bernie? Count of three. One, two, three. Yay!